I'm Joanne Spees. I was privileged to be one of the early directors of Council on Adolescence. I became director in 1990 and then had the opportunity to be that director until 2007 when I retired the first time.
My name is Andrea Benfield. I am a retired licensed clinical social worker, and I spent most of my life at social services here in Catawba County. And in my role there, at that time when I met Joanne, I was services program administrator, which kind of means you're in charge of all the social work pieces that go on at DSS. Joanne had visited with me a couple times and talked about her desire to do something about our increasing rate of adolescent pregnancy at that time in the late 80s.
Hello, my name is Chris Johnson, and I am a retired administrator from Catawba County Schools. I've been in Hickory since 2003, and I came to Hickory as a homeless person in the Exodus program, and I had lost my job teaching from drugs and alcohol. And when I got to Hickory and got a little clean time under my belt, nobody would give me a job. And it was kind of frustrating. And someone referred me to Joanne Spees at the Council on Adolescence.
I had somehow an opportunity to continue meeting with the folks from DSS and Public Health, and a consortium was formed and a decision was made to apply to the state for funding. And I remember sitting with Linda Robinette, who was a social worker, at our kitchen table to get more information about this grant. And they asked me what the name of our organization was, and we said, we're the Catawba County Kitchen Table Coalition on Teen Pregnancy Prevention. And from that, I guess we were born. We continued to meet with important people, and with the support of social services and the health department, an application was made. We received a miraculous amount of $50,000, and so in 1985, we actually were incorporated.
Did the interview, I got a job going into the school system teaching substance abuse education in the same schools that would not hire me because of my past. But with Ms. Spees, she gave me an opportunity to do my thing. And she had one stipulation, and that stipulation is that I would stay in the Exodus program for 6 months. Well, the 6 months turned into a year. And I stayed at Exodus for a year, got clean time under my belt. But the opportunity to get back in the school system was golden for me because, that's who I was. I was a teacher. And I think once I got an opportunity to work with the Council on Adolescence, my title was Male Program Coordinator. And I was the guy that did programs for the boys. And, of course, we did other programs together as well. So I kind of wore many hats.
And some of the things I did with her early on in my position, I was able to be aware of problem pregnancies. That's something I did have an awareness about and a little bit of knowledge, and was able then to do some referrals when she first started, as well as be supportive in how she was developing the program into going into the public schools. I think at that time, if I remember, I did some letters of support and statements to people that I felt this was good, and I felt Joanne would be absolutely marvelous at conducting it, that she was trustworthy, she would help the students, that she had truly a passion that was genuine in terms of her motivation to be helpful to young people, to make different choices, to look at what their range of choices were.
Come up with a program and take it into the school system, or we would do it at a building. We did some of our programs right there at the Council on Adolescence for the people in the community. And the thing I loved about the Council on Adolescence was we just didn't do a program just to be doing it. We did programs that the community needed, because we would always do an assessment first. Once we did the assessment of the community, found out the needs, we create that program. And as long as I've known you and been affiliated with it, the name has always been great. So if you can support a program that's going to help someone be productive, I would say the Council on Adolescence would be probably one of the best programs in Catawba County to helping young folk get to the next level and be successful citizens in society.
I think one of the strengths of the council is that they continually look at what are the needs in the county, and they then attempt to develop the programs and to deliver the services that will address those needs.
So the question is, why does an organization like the council need to continue? As long as we have teenagers, as long as there are young people who need someone to listen to them and someone who understands the changes that they're going on, Council on Adolescence needs to continue.